had a... She said, Tommy, why don't you get it this time? No, it's yours. It was amazing. She would be nice certain times. Then there were other times it was mine. I'll let y'all figure out when she was nice and when she wasn't. I would have loved my son to come out potty trained. I'd sort of be happy if he was now. But praise God, he lives in Georgia. But I would have loved. But I never one time looked at my 2-month-old or 3-month-old child and said, I don't know what's wrong with you unless you learn to go to the bathroom by yourself. You're not even a part of this. And abort new Christians in our churches because they don't act like they've been around for 20 years. See, when Peter and John and Philip went and shared the gospel in Samaria, when there was a need, Peter turned around and said, no, what you're doing is evil. You need to learn. And Simon says, oh, I don't want those things to happen to me. I want the victory. I want the power. I'm going to tell you, we're going to have people in this church, and we have people in this church that they want to do good. Sometimes they just need somebody to come and put their arm around them and say, listen, you're going down the wrong path here. You need to change here. You need to move here. Oh, come on now. You need to pay attention. I don't know that we can wear a shirt to church that's got a picture of somebody flipping somebody off. I just don't think that we could go a different route here. Now, am I going to stand at the door and go, you can't come in here with that shirt on? No! I want the lost here. But I need somebody to put their arm around them and say, hey, let me show you something that's a little more appropriate. Let me teach you. Let me share with you. Maybe we need some, as the Bible said, older women to get with the younger women and say, hey, this is how you live for Christ. And older men get with the younger men. And I'm talking spiritually, not necessarily physical age. And say, hey, this mentioned. The teacher was a renowned author that had written many books that I had read. And they had to be pretty good authors if I read their books, because I don't read much. And this guy was a discipleship guru. And I thought of myself, I was a discipleship style youth pastor. I wasn't big on all the games. I did some games and stuff, but man, my youth ministry was pretty serious. And he said, we're going to talk about discipleship, and not me and a bunch of others. We're all like, there are about 200 of us there. We're like, yeah, let's go. And he gets a white chalkboard up on the front of the thing, or whiteboard, I don't remember what they do. My days, it may have been a stone tablet, I don't know. And he begins to ask us, what are the traits of a disciple? And we begin to list everything out we wanted in our disciples. And he's writing them all on the board. And he gets about 15 or 20, 25 things on the board. He says, now, he said, I want to show you this. He said, I did some biblical study, and I want to show you what I found. And he pulled another board and flipped the other board. And everything that we had put was on his board. And we're all like, yeah, we got this. We're good. Yeah. He said, now there's one problem. My biblical study was not on disciples, it was on Pharisees. And we were all like, and all of a sudden I realized I wasn't raising disciples, I was raising Pharisees. They could quote Bible scriptures, and they could tell stories, and they could honor the law, and they could tell you what was right and what was wrong, and they knew that they were supposed